breathe through my mouth a lot.
You're a mouth breather? You're one of those
only
guys.
as of recent, like, because I have problems.
Well, I mean, we know that.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode, or your first episode of the SuperSour podcast. We've got all our friends here today. Okay, nobody wanted to say. Hey,
Mitch!
Morgan.
Look, okay, so we all might be a little too stoned for this right now, so please bear with us.
and we might get a little bit more stoned, guys.
Oh, no,
as always, there's 2 million podcasts in the world. We like to thank you that you're watching ours right now. Make sure you tie-dye up all those buttons, the like, share, comment in there. Make sure you stay active so we get in the algorithm. And also, what do we always say? Share to the people that you hate. We appreciate that.
Yeah, 'cause fuck them.
Yeah. And, it just helps us, helps you, helps them in the end.
Drop a name in the comment, and I will roast him or her for free.
Yeah. Or drink their fucking Slurpee.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
a
or
new segment.
You're not allowed to cuss yet. We have 3.5 more minutes.
I think we can probably cut that out. Whole team is here. Joe, the whitest Puerto Rican you know, the angry gorilla, Reese Peanut Butter Cup, Stu Poo.
Stuart, the most Puerto Rican white guy you know.
Correct. And, yeah, he does things like that. And, of course, Justin Time.Sweets, Morgan and Mitch.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Straight killing
Back
it.
again.
Murder.
And how much tie-dye do I have?
Yeah, how much tie-dye do you have?
I officially now have 2 shirts.
Officially. I have one more than you then.
This
Just the
one
one.
was specifically made for him, though.
Because we're going to do this one, but then we're going to have the bear stuck here in the middle. That way it doesn't get all blurred out and shit.
Hell yeah. I like
He
that.
really likes the colors.
No, it's really good colors.
It's Gryffindor all day long.
Are you a Gryffindor guy?
Oh, absolutely.
Unfortunately, have a
Joe,
lot.
You broke the thing again.
You've got to watch your language.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Are you able to do this?
I'm a Gemini, so I'm
I'm a
not sure which
Cancer.
one of me's you're getting today. So
Me.
give me about 5 more minutes or 2.5 more minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and find
Here we
out. What you guys don't understand is that's what she sounds like when we're on the fucking couch.
Oh,
Like
man.
legitimately.
You don't even smell.
Yeah, huh?
He was
Yeah.
convinced for the
World,
first
do
year
not
together
let her
that
lie
I
to
didn't
you.
fart. And I'm like, I farted.
I mean, then again, she didn't fart for the first year we were together. Not a one, not a squeak, not a smell, not a nothing.
He's lying.
7 years in, bro, she will rumble the couch. And our couches aren't even connected.
Damn. That's a good roast.
You like that one, Joe?
Yeah. My
Feel free to go ahead
farts,
and save that one.
my farts are super silent. And also, Reese, I knew about her farts from the get-go. So, Reese likes to do this thing, though, that makes me laugh. It's adorable, and it makes me laugh.
Every time I fart.
She goes like this. She goes, sorry. It's adorable, and I'm like, and I'll mess
She
with.
feels like the extra warmth on the ass cheek going, you're gonna taste this one.
I know it's always going to be bad. Like, my colon is dying. Like, it's bad.
Sorry. And sometimes I'll make her feel bad. I'll go like, oh. And
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
play it up real bad.
So how many times have you Dutched up as him?
No,
Please tell
she
me
could.
not.
She couldn't if she tried.
Yeah, honestly, no. He does that more.
Yeah, I Dutch oven her all the time. Yeah, I'll fart. She knows I'll push my butt up towards her,
Yeah,
and she'll go, "No, Joe, please," and I'll go, "What? I'm just snuggling. What's up?"
Here's my butt.
feel the air come out.
Oh, here we go, fucking ladies and gentlemen. I am allowed to use the fucking F word. good.
Right? You like it?
Do you feel? I mean, I thought you were doing great. I mean,
Yeah, me too. She's not.
you ever seen the? I'm sure you have. You seen the video of the lady asking Gary, "Why do you cuss so much, Gary?" Have you seen that video?
I would probably have to say yeah, because I've seen a lot of them, but
Yeah.
it's not ringing a bell.
That's okay. For context for everybody, we'll splice this in. We are watching UFC 278 tonight. Watch out for the next Throwing Hands episode where we'll be talking about what happened afterwards.
He's coming, Jeff.
I'm gonna give you a sneak peek.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of Joe.
Oh, well, I mean,
Okay, maybe not.
I mean, I'd like to see you try, but I mean,
You don't like that
Come
for
on.
real, or are you just gonna pretend to light it?
First of all, okay.
First things. Hold the microphone.
First things first, Reese, hold the microphone. Second things second, I asked you to light it. Third things third,
You said you were gonna light it.
I light it like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg says, light the tip, get the burnt, and then try to light it again, and then you can start to inhale it. Otherwise, you're just going to light the joint all uneven.
Isn't that with blunts?
No, you can. No, that's with
No,
joints.
definitely a paper.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll make it run. Real
A
bad.
blunt will just burn normally every time.
Fair enough.
Nah.
I don't smoke weed.
I've been around some people that really didn't know how to roll an L, and bruh, they took an L on that one. Because it burned like shit. That's the AI.
The first thing I want to talk about is
Look at that.
oh
It's a paper.
oh
Yeah, not
oh
much, but you know.
Yeah, that's a paper.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Stuart.
It's alright.
I love it.
I've had better.
Thanks, bud. I love the audience, honestly.
For y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Good friend. Shouts out Stuart, right, everybody? Shouts out Stuart.
You know
Woo.
what? I
Our-
actually get to talk
our
to
Google
him and
man.
not talk to an empty room this time.
Well, what I do want to talk to you about is, did I tell you that I got stung by a wasp?
No.
Did I tell you where I got stung by a wasp?
On your dick.
Yes. No.
On your booty cheek.
So let me tell you this.
Please tell me it was in between your ass cheeks, because that would make this a lot better.
Your nipple.
Boy, do I wish I could, because I mean, I would figure some new things out, huh? No.
I mean, you could.
Was it your armpit?
Man. It's really underwhelming. It was my neck.
I mean, this took a turn for the worse.
I was just
Dude,
thinking
it
about
Why
sucked.
didn't you just lie to me, Joe?
It's because you guys said every lie under the sun. You literally said every spot. I got stung in the neck by a wasp, dude, and it changed my life. Well, let me tell you why it changed my life. It's because who the fuck are you?
Jesus, child.
Let me tell you. 2 weeks.
Don't pass on that, but
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead and get it around the.
So 2 weeks ago, a little bit, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I got stung in my leg and like my calf twice, 2 separate wasps while I'm spraying yards. So like I'm spraying, I go, man, that's weird. There's something in my like in my boot right now, and then I'm like, oh,
Where
it's
is the
stinging me.
fucking Woody. We need this.
The Woody?
Yeah, Woody from Toy Story.
Oh,
There's a snake in my boot.
there's a wasp in my boot. Oh, it was bullshit. Like twice I pulled wasps out of my leg, out of my pants, out of my boot.
That's
to-
why I was saying armpit or nipple, because I figured they went up your shirt.
That's
Your, like,
smart. Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's why I was saying. That's why I went with those locations.
Those two, I wasn't mad that they stung me. They got trapped in my boot. They were trying to find a way out, and they stung me. And I was like, it is what it was. Like they were small.
They found a way out.
Right, yeah, exactly. But this one, I was just closing the gate, and all of a sudden, I feel something on my neck. I go, the fuck?
Ah!
And I react, and I go, motherfucker. And that made him mad. I go, oh, it made you mad?
Right.
It's my neck. And then
Right.
and then it stung me.
Unless you're gonna turn me into a damn vampire, can we leave my jugglers alone, please?
Let me tell you something. It felt so bad that, like, as a person, like, as a man, I was like, I was like, nah, I say that, but for real, I immediately called Reese and go, so is it cold? Do I put cold on it or do I put warm on it? Which one is it?
That was my fucking eye roll. Was the fact that he was
It's
like,
baking soda.
Baking soda.
Yeah, it helps draw up the singers,
That's
supposedly.
weird. Yeah.
Old wives' tale.
I just had to do what I could. I just
I
put a-
don't know. I mean, I'm sure we could Google it and get a real answer, but I like being lied to as a child.
Leave the stinger in. It's like a honey.
No, that's a
They
bee
don't,
thing,
but
yeah.
They can break off. So.
Okay.
Some wasps don't actually have stingers; they bite like ants. Fun
Yeah.
fact of the day, actually.
Dragonflies bite.
Wait, you being serious?
Yeah, with their butt.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got a little like weird butt pinchy on it.
That's weird.
Definitely, obviously, doesn't happen often, but
We need somebody
they
to Google
can.
this.
I was like, it's a little wet.
Thank you, Stuart, for Googling that.
Stuart, we need you to be more Johnny on the spot. When we talk about random shit like dragonflies biting from their ass cheeks, like we need pictures and visuals.
He's not working though.
No, he's not. He's hanging out.
It's off the clock.
He is off the clock.
This is just free labor now.
It was very funny the way I felt after I got stung by the wasp because I was being a bitch. I was like, oh, what do I do? And then I made do what I could. But let me tell you something. Like I was powering through it, but any moment I was just like I could go. That's what I felt like doing. And just fainting. Like I felt like I got shot. I was like, I was about to walk into a hospital. Like I'm bleeding. Sir, you're not bleeding. Get the
Sir, here's a Band-Aid and a lollipop. Go ahead and take yourself home.
He's still too to this day when he walks in the bathroom, he'll
I
check his
rub my
neck.
Am I
neck and
turning
check
into a
it.
vampire yet?
Am I good?
No,
Is
you're
it still there?
fucking Spider-Man, Joe. You're not Spider-Man.
It would be the worst to be Wasp Man. I don't want to be Wasp Man. That's terrifying.
I mean,
So there's Ant-Man and
And the wasp.
Wasp Lady. So
Wasp Lady.
I can't remember.
The disrespect.
I'm pretty
Ant-Man
sure
and
it's
the
just
Wasp.
The Wasp, yeah.
Is it Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah. Just the Wasp, yeah.
the wasp ladies. Little wasp ladies.
Hey, the Wasp Lady. That lady who's the Wasp,
Isn't a wasp another word for a rich yuppie something or another? A
I've
wasp?
heard that. I've heard that before.
I think I'm right.
Stuart, can we get...
I'm seeing nothing on the dragonfly.
No, they do. They do be biting. It's,
I believe it.
Bite, but it's like they can't even break your skin.
yeah.
Reese with her...
Oh no, something about a dragon biting from its ass cheeks just sounded a lot more aggressive than apparently it really
That's also
is.
how they mate, is through their butts. They put their little butts together. It's kind of like love bugs.
I did find out.
So like it's like a dick and a dick having sex.
Kind of.
their
Hot.
life does-
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Hey, either pizza or snacks.
Not snacks.
That
Ooh,
is
pizza.
Man, that
Pizza time.
shit got quick.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, delivery guy. If you want to come in and hit this J real quick before you return back to your job, go right ahead.
Oh, yeah. So what's the podcast name?
Yeah, right.
Hold on. Is that SuperSour in there? Oh, no shit.
Oh, hey!
It's
It's the Mitch!
That pizza person walking away right now, he's like,
What
fucking...
the hell is wrong with
That
these
was
people?
wild.
He's like, yeah, I don't know, man. He's like, I don't know. Do you guys ever remember the first time you talked into like a microphone that was amplified and like how you felt now?
I hate the way I sound.
Oh,
on,
one of
like-
those
So-
things?
So then you have heard it before then.
Yeah.
Where was it? Like what was
On, like this thing or on this thing?
like the first time you ever talked into a microphone and you heard it through speakers or through something else? It could be a headset too. I guess that'd be.
Oh, dude, I was a kid.
Headphones.
Headphones.
Yeah, kid, for sure.
I was
Yeah.
a little kid with the little tape recorder.
And you hate it,
You had to
yeah.
hit the
I
two
have
buttons.
That's
always
fair.
hated the way I sound. And
Yeah.
then like when I hear myself on like videos and shit, I'm like, ew, okay, that could not.
Morgan's not gonna watch this video.
I'm gonna hate it. Yeah, I'm
She's
sorry.
gonna play it. You're gonna play it in mute.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
hate
I
it.
wasn't sure if
I
was
never
actually
know why
gonna wanna-
people ever like talk to me because I'm like my voice sounds so bad. Like this is terrible.
Everyone tells me it's not, but in my mind, I'm like, it's not okay.
See, I wasn't
Whenever
sure
you
if
want,
I was
by the way.
actually gonna watch the episodes. I didn't know if I want to see myself on recording, but not that bad. Not that bad. I'm a pretty entertaining kind of fucking person.
And I'm proud to announce that you can find us on SoundCloud now. Go to SoundCloud and look up SuperSour, and you can find our podcast in an audio format. Go check out the older episodes that you might have missed. Listen to them. If you're somebody who doesn't really have time to watch the video or anything, go ahead and listen to the audio episodes, and we're going to be putting them out there.
Him and his good rants, talking shit.
Yeah,
doing
and
what Ian does best.
listen to me and Ian yell at each other in the very beginning, and then listen to the episodes progress with me by myself, and then and then eventually finding people to help me out, and you can listen to all that audio format of me just figuring all that shit
And
out.
now you get a cool fucking person like me.
Exactly, and Stuart and
And
Morgan
Stuart.
and Reese.
But Stuart doesn't want to work.
Stuart working. He got pizza,
Okay, so he's working on his appetite. Okay.
and
fair
he's
enough.
googling.
Spending money, goddammit.
He's googling. Me and him are gonna go have these on the camera.
Uh-oh.
Another chopped and screwed episode.
Hey,
Chopped
that's
and
some of my favorite fucking music, bro.
Chopped and screwed. Really?
Oh, bro, I love Chopped and Screwed.
She didn't even know what Chopped and Screwed was when we made an episode.
serious?
We have an episode called Chopped and Screwed because we were just like editing a bunch of shit together.
Right.
And I told her, I was like, we're Chopped and Screwed. She goes, I don't know what that is. And I go, it's I was like, it's what music was from like 2002 to 2006.
Oh yeah, Houston did their thing.
Yeah.
Not what my family was listening to.
Fair enough.
Mine neither, but
Stuart,
what
Chopped
I was listening to, yeah, definitely.
Stuart, Chopped and Screwed, he just took a whole 7 bites of pizza. And I'm like, Stuart, Chopped and...
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Chopped and Screwed is? Mitch, explain what Chopped and Screwed is.
Okay, so Chopped and Screwed is a slow down, and then depending on the repetitiveness, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's chopped and screwed. Screwed would be your slow down part, and chopped is where they kind of like make it like a stutter almost, or they mix in just a little bit of the last verse.
Okay.
Not everybody's cup of tea, but something about super slow down music I love. I love super slow down music.
Oh.
What kind of music you like, Stuart?
Oh, I like metal, stuff like that.
You like baby killing music. Like literally, when I listen to that type of shit, like I literally
said,
feel like
yeah.
punching a baby.
He likes the Doom soundtrack to all of them.
Around talking about how I like playing Fortnite because I get to shoot children.
Jesus Christ! See, my point exactly.
So it's our Google guy.
Our Google guys, Google history, I'm sure is questionable.
GG. Your label is officially Google guy, but you do so much more than that. Well, you're starting to do so much more than that, but you are Google guy eventually. GG. That's you. You're GG. So you have a grandma's name.
I was
GG.
just getting ready to say that's what my nephew calls my grandma.
Yeah. You look like you'd be a fun GG. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it's sticking. It may not
100%.
stick for the rest of y'all, but it's sticking.
No, it's
with me.
sticking. GG. Yeah.
He's gonna call you GG for the rest.
Probably, yeah, more than likely. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm good at that shit. I'm good at helping. I facilitate. If I don't make it, I facilitate.
Right.
This is why I tell you all the time. You just need to record us hanging out because the shit that comes out of our fucking
Right.
mouths sometimes. Is
100%.
just-
100%.
That's like my sister-in-law that's with my brother Logan. I've got nicknames for everybody because they come out organically like this. She's like, how come I don't have one? I'm like, because they don't just happen one day, and then you're probably going to hate me because you're not going to like it, but I'm not going to quit using it. Give your nose stay over there, Joe.
They say a lot. They're actually kind of sloppy this time. But, monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
Am I right?
I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. I don't watch the news media or I don't follow none of this shit. But literally,
Dude, it's going to be population control.
bro, don't get me started on shit like that.
Dude, COVID can't even touch population control compared to... Monkeypox is stopping people from fucking. You can't...
Excuse me?
Can't fuck. Yeah. Well, you can't...
I feel like a bad case of chickenpox.
No. Stuart, you are a Google guy. What do you?
Here's the thing I don't understand
our Google,
is-
our GG just went. Isn't it just a bad case of chickenpox or something? Like I don't know. You
Google,
figure
what
it
are
out.
you doing?
People's like faces are getting lumps and shit all over it, and
You can get lesions.
Uh-oh.
like
I got an
pussy
itch
and-
on my wrist. Guys, I think I've got the pox.
So it is, and we lost Morgan. It is transmitted via like touch and like
I mean, it's a chicken pox.
And
People
sit
think
and
that.
sex.
transmitted a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
It's not just like a sexual thing.
Unfortunately, they're calling it the gay. It's like a gay thing. They're trying to say because it's just the gay community is heavily getting it right now. But it's not like a gay only, obviously. So.
Touching each other.
It's just like they tried to fuck. They tried to blame the gays for fucking AIDS.
Yeah, it's classic right now. But
It's just what they do, dude. Every
But the difference
year
is-
never fails, and you can Google this one there, GG. Every year there is a massive outbreak of something. Every
Yeah.
year, it never fails.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't understand why everybody got all up in arms about the COVID and now the chickenpox. We've had H1N1. We've
Well.
had swine flu, hoof
There was
and mouth.
somebody with,
Like yo, like
polio.
there's been so many, and it happens every fucking year.
yeah, the plague showed up a couple times every once in a while
plague
too.
always shows up.
Actually, fun fact, the Black Plague is randomly, I mean, very randomly at this point, it does show up every
Yeah.
so often.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I mean, because we have things like penicillin nowadays, it doesn't run rampant and, like, kill a few 100,000 people.
Yeah.
In like heavily like homeless populated areas, they get the Black Plague sometimes. Like in like tent cities.
The thing is like
I'm losing my business venture right there. All because of fucking the damn plague. I need my Uber back.
I think everybody's losing a lot of stuff because of the plague. The thing about it's like you would think only people who are fucking strangers and whatnot would be the people who need to get vaccinated for the not chickenpox, the monkeypox. But realistically, it's like, you know, if y'all fuck regularly and, you know, like we fuck regularly, if you're a couple who fucks regularly, but you go out into public and see a lot of people and touch elbows with a lot of people, you're also, I mean,
why are you touching somebody's elbow? Do elbows turn you on, Joe? Is the weenus really?
Wait a minute. Hold on. You're telling me I'm not supposed to rub elbows with people? They say to rub elbows. Wait a minute. Are we? Well, that's what I'm doing. Are we not? It's the saying.
You like being fucked in the ear hole.
The saying says rub elbows, and I go up to people and I say, "How are you doing today? I hope we're."
So it's like a dog sniffing another dog's ass.
Yeah. Am I doing it wrong?
You do it with your weenus.
Get out of town.
Okay.
You were at that movie yesterday. You kept rubbing your elbow on me. Like, is that a sexual thing?
What
the fuck?
It can be. It's how I emote a lot of things.
Get out of here! Don't.
Thank you. Morgan gets it.
Me.
See,
that's damn weird.
Yes. No, Morgan gets it. It's a language. They put a
smallpox, but less bad.
Okay.
Monkeypox is smallpox, but less bad.
Yeah.
There's no way people are losing like their nose and shit off of it.
Smallpox is.
That's because they snort too much
Oh.
cocaine, Joe. It has nothing to do with the smallpox.
Again, I get a lot of my info off podcasts, right? And there's a lot of people who there's a lot of single people who are afraid to go fuck right now without the vaccination. And I'm like, I'm just saying, when I'm listening to it, I go, oh, this is population control at its best.
Right, because if you're gonna stop them from fucking altogether, you don't have to kill a bunch of people. They just quit fucking.
Wait, what happened to your fence?
Well, because I'm cheap and I refuse to just go buy a bunch of new fence, so I just keep mending it together. Because Irma was the first mishap.
Oh, okay, I see.
Took down probably 2 panels in that runs like the long part of the backyard, and then got those put back up. I don't know. It actually lasted for like a year and a half, 2 years, give or take. Because I literally, instead of buying new posts, I just had a bunch of board and I just stabbed it into the ground and screwed it to the post, and bro, it's been holding.
Mm-hmm.
And then the beginning of this year, we had one of just a real bad storm that came through, and it blew down 3 panels. And then again, cheap as hell, just hammered in some more fucking posts or some more stakes down into the post to hold it up there. And then finally, like they were just they had it, so I actually had to dig the damn post out.
That happened to my mom's fence recently, actually. She just got a new vinyl fence put in.
Yeah. Our neighbors just gave us a really nice side.
On one side.
The one side they did theirs. I'm hoping the other neighbor does his side, and then me and my mom can split the one that splits our yards, and then I've got a brand new fence and only had to pay for one side of it.
I hear this. It's like a common saying, but I'm going to assume this of you. Is it a bittersweet thing being a guy who can fix and do anything because you have to fix and do everything?
Yes.
Fix and do everything, which usually means like if and when he gets around to it.
Right.
If and when he does it, is it going to be to like his standard of like quality of work, or is it just done because it's done at the house and he's just like, it's done. So
normally option 2.
And it's also a matter of like, hey, my closet that I was supposed to have like 4 birthdays ago.
I mean, I got the board.
The board's bought. I still don't have a closet.
Yeah, you do. It's just the original one that we bought the house with. That's all, just not updated.
Step by step, step by step.
And every time I'm like,
slowly
okay,
getting there.
blank, this needs to be fixed. He's like, just add it to the list.
Yeah, I put it on my to-do list. I'll get around to it eventually. I got around to the fence finally.
It is only feeding my argument where I'm just like, because like for me,
I love what I do. I really do. But once I go out and do it all fucking week long and I do really nice work for other people, I really don't want to fucking come home and do my job some more.
Right.
On my shit, no, I just really want to hang out at my house. out.
Interesting you say that. Let me sidebar real quick. Hold that thought, because Stuart came home from work today and he said that he didn't want to work because this would be work.
We're not working. We're literally smoking weed and hanging out. That don't count.
You can't smoke the weed because you can't handle it.
He can't, yeah.
Okay. I feel your pain because definitely have anxiety problems, and if I smoke too much, definitely can't handle it. And then there's like a 7-year period where I just did it. Ooh, damn. Look at me over here breaking shit. I just did it. 7 years ago, it started making me super paranoid. I'm like, okay, if that's what you're going to do to me, we don't need to smoke you anymore.
Back to it.
And then I had a happy accident when I didn't feel good, and I was super nauseous and just needed it to fucking quit. So I tried smoking some weed, and here I am. Smoking the reefer.
What was I saying? I was saying something, was I not? Was it important at all? No.
I mean, you're asking me about me wanting to do my job when I'm not working.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely where we kind of left off on
And then
that
we brought
one.
up the
I
thing
think.
Well, I will say
Stuart
that-
didn't want to get off of work to work.
Right. Thank you. I will say that to what you're saying to him, it's funny because like my stress would be like, let's say Reese wanted something like that. I'd be like, I mean, give me some time. I'll save up money and I'll try to buy it, I guess. Like, it would be like almost the same stress, but it's like, I can't, like, he'll get to that faster than I can get to buying something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but Joe, would you want to spend all day out in the heat doing yards? And if y'all owned your own house,
No. Your
go home
immediately
and
answer is
do
no.
your yard?
I already don't want to do any of the chores when I come home. I did a bunch of chores today because
I've been out of commission for a week.
correct.
Bed rest.
So I was like, well, somebody, you know.
More like toilet rest, but
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
whichever.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I've had to get a whole new toilet seat. Just
We should.
Then I did have to come
get a
and
cushiony
install,
one.
Yeah.
because this is the only Spanish guy that I know that doesn't know how to fix things.
Right. That's okay.
You have to come install his potty?
I'm a passionate one.
No,
Not a,
definitely just talk.
I'm a passionate Hispanic, not a repair Hispanic. What? What are you trying to? What's
I
up?
thought he had to come fix your toilet.
Oh.
Not yet.
No. By the time she's done, that seat's gonna be worn in real nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the ash cushion.
Where you guys at
That had
on?
this perfect little ass groove.
Where you guys at on like toilet cushions? Do you think like it's supposed to be like just the seat itself, or do you think it should have that cushion?
No,
That,
absolutely
No?
not.
Boo this man!
That is the most disgusting,
honestly don't
unsanitary
like
thing
the
I've
cushion.
ever heard.
I think they are so
Why do
weird.
people hate the? I don't fuck with the
Why?
cushion either. But like I'm just asking why. Like I just never.
They're
It's
gross.
disgusting.
They're weird.
Do I
They're
want one
squishy.
for my nice?
Like, can you even clean that right?
No.
No.
That's disgusting.
Dude, this
No,
is a
but
surrounding.
speaking from somebody that literally has a butthole back there, like I don't have ash cheeks, like cushion would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Would be.
that's what I'm thinking.
See? Thank
But-
you.
I mean, I got booty cheeks, so like I don't.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
eat
see,
it.
I wasn't
Right.
blessed with
I mean,
that.
I have a donk too, so it's all
I'm
good.
like,
Yeah.
I sit on the toilet, I take a shit. Like I don't
Like,
really
from
like ever
people-
question a cushion.
Fair enough.
From people that don't have the cushion naturally, I still don't want the cushion.
No, me neither. It's definitely.
She's like, I want the squatty potty, not the
I
cushion.
want-
Yeah.
No, she has one of those.
I love my squatty potty.
Oh, I
I love my squatty
I
potty.
gotta shit at their house.
I'm not about that shit. I literally don't want my knees behind my ears while I'm trying to take a
It's
dump.
better for your colon.
I do not care.
It's better for hemorrhoids the older you get.
Yeah, we need to get a squatty potty.
Squatty potties are better for your health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
It comes out so much better.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I don't have problems though.
well, if you don't have
I sit,
fine.
I
but-
shit, and then I
He
wipe.
shits for 45 minutes.
I'm having trouble. I just put my leg
yeah.
up on the
Well,
back.
you're
That's-
scrolling, right?
A lot of it is.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't want to sit on there for 5 minutes. Like,
I
I want to
just-
make sure it's done.
Can I tell you? I just learned today that that's causing hemorrhoids.
Yeah, you
What?
didn't know that sitting on the toilet.
No,
for
not
10
at all.
minutes at a time-
Not at all. Not even in the slightest. I heard it on the podcast today, and I was like, oh well.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I used to
Are you
tell
learning
my
that
ex
today now,
that
too?
I
we-
am. I was today years old when I
Thank
found out
you.
sitting on the can.
We're
Yes.
We're
Yes.
not alone. We're not alone. Why do you guys know that and we don't?
I got a hemorrhoid from sitting on the toilet.
Oh, Stuart knew.
Hey!
I was gonna light this blunt during the videos, but I can light it now. Yeah.
Grumpy Grandpa.
Hey.
Hey, you like that better, right? There you go. It made it better for you. You wanna like that?
I gave
Yeah, actually, I think one of my old employees is gonna let me rent some space. That way, I actually have a nice, workable shop to do all my, at least my cabinet jobs. Because I mean, all the other remodel shit, I mean, obviously don't need a shop for. I just need my tools so I can go and demo shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, making another move into remodeling shit.
Yeah,
I'll
nice.
At
He's
least
gonna get his
renting
contractor's
space.
license by the end of the year.
Hell yeah.
So I'll be able to have a more free range. I can take. I mean, the bigger jobs that I'm taking on, it'll be easier to do them opposed to having to try to build all this shit at my house and then having to go rent a storage unit to store the damn cabinets when I'm done. It'll literally be in one location like I need them to.
Mm-hmm.
So, hella move. Hopefully, by maybe this time next year, as long as it keeps progressing the way it has been, I can either rent out one of his space completely to myself or just move into my own space. But I don't mind being where I'm at because he has all the nice equipment. I don't have to put up a bunch of money for it. Like, it's already there.
That's, when it's all done for.
Is cabinets what your specialty is?
Yeah, it's what I've been doing for the last 15 years. So carpentry is definitely the bulk of my experience. And then here in the most recently is where I broke off to do the entire remodel of the bathroom instead of getting a drywall or a tile or an electrician. As long as it's like with the electrician and some of the plumbing, depending on what it is. Like if I gotta try to trench from one side of a house to another, definitely still calling a plumber in. That way they can take care of all that. Same thing with like electrical. As long as I'm not running it from the box to where I'm going, I don't mind doing it. I can move it in the room. You know, if I just gotta go from one wall to another, no big.
Nice. Yeah, I know my parents are eventually gonna want some kitchen stuff done.
Right.
So I'll definitely recommend you.
Yeah, no, if you need something, definitely just say something. I can go ahead because I have it's a program called SolidWorks, which is a 3D CAD program, so I can give nice 3D renderings with the entire space.
Nice,
so there's,
that's
like,
cool.
No guesswork to what it's gonna look like. I don't have to, depend on their imagination because the average client, their imagination pretty much sucks.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard because, like, when I talk about it, like, I can see it all in my head.
Yeah.
And I know what's going to look like in the end.
Yeah.
For the client, normally, the drawing is pretty good. And I don't know how to draw by hand very well. Even though I got a pretty active imagination, like, I definitely need the program to help that one out a little bit.
He tries to explain shit to me, and I just look at him like...
My mom's good at, like, imagining it, but, like, it'd be my stepdad. He would be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
So, like,
What do you mean?
when it comes to setting up a room and moving furniture and things around, I can see that shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, these pieces, and I'm going to build them, and I'm going to turn them into this.
See, I like that.
I'm like, what is... He's like, yeah, well, it's going to do this and this, and I'm like...
I love that. I
And then
like...
when it's done, it makes sense.
I love, like, building shit and putting shit together. Like, I 100% would do carpentry shit if I, like, had the physical capabilities of being able to do that.
Remember these damn shelves you need cut at some point?
Yeah, it's right the fuck out there. It's a block of wood, and it's right the fuck out there.
Well, I have no idea. Last time I was here for 3 hours kicking it with Joe.
Yep.
So, I mean, I legitimately have no idea.
The main card starts like in a few minutes, and that goes for another like 2.5 hours. So that's how long we're gonna be up and going. So them Time.Sweets and SuperSour boys are crazy, huh? Well, we reached the end of this episode, but next week we've got another part coming out for the saga that is Mitch and Morgan from Time.Sweets. Guys, while we have you here, please stay active in the comments, hit the like button, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.